Welcome to the latest YouTube video where today I'm going to tell you guys about something that I've joined that, to be honest, I want to tell people about and I was excited to join, but I also don't want the stamp. That's called the SubTo community. All right, guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Kyle Cargis. I'm a real estate investor. Today's topic, I'm going to talk to you about a very specific community that I've joined that, to be honest, I'm a little bit hesitant in sharing up until now. That community is called the SubTo community, which was started by Morby. He doesn't like to be known as like, oh, it's his community, it's everyone's community. And I will tell you that's pretty darn accurate. I've never been part of a group mentorship community like this before, but I was hesitant to share, and let me tell you why. I was hesitant to share because when you join something, you get stamped that way, as if you're a product of it, which we're technically a product of everything that we do, right? And it has become a large part of my investing strategy. However, I've been investing for a long time, 16 years, right? I started off with no money, just getting a long-term rental after turning my primary residence into a long-term rental. And then I've done everything, Airbnb, midterm rentals. We do a bunch of house flips even today. And I even paid a real estate coach to teach me seller financing. So you're constantly learning, growing from what you were before and evolving and adding more tools into your tool belt. When the market started correcting here in about 2022, right? The interest rate started going up. I said, I need to add SubTo, which is taking over more existing mortgages from other people. I need to add that into my tool belt. And so I looked up, I researched SubTo, and I joined. And I am ever so grateful I did. The honest truth, I now buy lots of SubTo investment properties. 2 weeks ago, I bought 4 that I'm holding on to now. We're buying 2 more this week, and I'm going under contract for 2 more this week for 30 days from now as well. So you can see, you can really leverage the new things that you learn. It plays a huge part of all of my investments. So I am super grateful for the SubTo community. When people ask me, oh, you're part of the SubTo community, would you join? Personally, I would. I just spent an hour and a half on the phone with a good friend of mine from back as a child. You know, used to go to church with him. And he's asking me all these questions. Okay, in fact, he looked into SubTo about 2-3 years ago, I believe, and has never pulled the trigger. And right now he's considering joining. Even though at the end of our conversation, he's not going to be joining SubTo quite yet, it was very interesting to see his perspective, and I'm very glad that I was able to share with him these exact thoughts, right? Now, here's what you need to know. You need to know that if you join SubTo and don't do anything, nothing's going to change. You're just going to be more poor because you just paid for something. So when you join SubTo, you're not going to get an official coach signed to you and say, hey, these are your exact next steps and hold your hand and guide you all the way along. No, you're in control. This community is very much, you need to man up, you need to grow, you need to take charge. However, you will have endless videos, you will have tons of people that know what they're talking about, and I always recommend to join a team or something so you can actually learn from people that have the experience so you can replicate, right, what they're already doing. Personally, I think it has a bunch of value. In fact, you might even be able to get a discount. I do have a link. I will probably earn a little bit of money from it, but that's up to you if you want to use it. I will put the link down below in the description. If you want to use it, it might save you some money, feel free. If you don't. Call directly, do whatever. But my opinion is, I would join SubTo. Ask this question. If you're going to go become a basketball player, are you going to be able to become an NBA professional basketball player without being around other really good players? You always hire a coach. Now, SubTo isn't necessarily hiring a coach, you're hiring basically a community. People that can get your back and teach you whatever you want to know. So that's my honest opinion. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you had an experience with SubTo? Is it positive? Is it negative? Do you think I'm full of crap? Do you think I'm just making this up? Most of my investing career, I've not even been a part of it. So that's my positive review. Let me know. I'll catch you guys on the next one.